When in February you think of the great holidays, you only think of Valentine's Day. But I'm here to tell you of a very special day, which is dear and near to my heart. That is February 13th. Not only did many important events happen in history, such as the Washington Redskins' new removal to Washington, D.C., or the musical Grease, but also the most important event of all time, which involved it being my birthday, Elizabeth Montez Dazzler. 20 years ago, on February 13th, I was born, a very healthy, screaming young baby to welcome into this world. But enough about me. Some important events that happened on February 13th that I believe everybody should know of. In 1924, King Tut's tomb was opened. The Egyptian government opened the mummy case of King Tutman, ruler of Egypt in the 14th century BC, whose burial chamber had been discovered in 1922 by renowned British archaeologist Howard Carter. Well, King Tut was also awesome, but his tomb opening was one of the best things to happen, and it happened on my birthday. In 1936, the team of the Washington Redskins was relocated to Washington, D.C., and achieved renowned success. They achieved 7 consecutive winning records and 3 appearances at the NFL championship. During each of these appearances, the Redskins faced off against the Chicago Bears. My favorite team of all time is the Washington Redskins, and I'm glad they actually made it to D.C. They're one of the greatest NFL football teams, even if we are having an off couple of years. The next major event that happened was in 1972, Grease hit Broadway and was nominated for 10 different categories for the Tony Awards. Grease is a renowned, not only Broadway musical, but also a movie musical. If you've not seen it, you should definitely look it up. Some of the awards that Grease were nominated for was Best Musical, Best Actor in a Musical, Best Featured Actor in a Musical, and Actress. As you know, not all great things can last forever. One very sad event that happened on February 13th was in 1979, as average winds exceeded 80 miles per hour, even up to 105 miles per hour. The Hood Canal floating bridge finally fell to one of the greatest storms to strike the upper Kitsap region. The span remained closed for 3.5 years, and the replacement for the lost section was about $143 million in 1982. The February 13, 1979 windstorm was certainly an expensive one. On to other great news. In 2002, Hubble's Space Telescope was retrieved and was collecting data. The telescope reached the length of 43 feet and weighed 24,500 pounds. Hubble's transmits about 120 gigabytes of science data every week. That's equal to about 3,600 feet of books on a shelf. All the data that was collected was stored on disk, so that way scientists could evaluate what the telescope had found. As you can see, there are very important dates that happened and events that happened on this amazing day. I hope you enjoy learning about the important historical events that happened on my birthday, and I hope that you enjoy the podcast that I've made. Have a happy and beautiful day, and when February 13th comes around, remember all these events, and also, it's my birthday.